Hey guys, Canfo.com is officially live now. Go get your official Canfo merch. The first 50 orders will be shipped within 24 hours, so make sure to be one of the first 50. Don't worry, the rest of the orders will be shipped very quickly as well. We wanted to focus on quality, so we worked really hard on this. Go to Canfo.com today to get your order.
This week, Tyson Foods announced that it will be permanently closing its pork factory in Perry.
Dang.
Killing around 1,200 jobs in a town of just 8,000 people.
Wow.
Dang.
So as Perry residents
big
struggle to cope with
ramifications.
mass layoffs, Tyson Foods has its eyes on a different class of workers. The company is now offering new jobs to asylum seekers.
Yeah, bro.
Whoa.
That's a problem. You know, off of what's it called, South Park? You know when they said that they took my jobs.
Yeah.
I can see why they really made that.
You wanna know what's funny? They literally, like, that show is like a satire. They literally made the people who took the jobs aliens from outer space. That's why it's so funny.
It's so crazy.
That shit is so funny.
This
These
is
are
sad.
illegal aliens.
I
That's
can't
so
believe
funny.
I'm witnessing
You know,
this.
South Park be right sometimes, you know?
That's
This
crazy.
is
So how many did
how
they
can
lay
you
off?
even do
I
that
didn't-
though? If they don't got no
missed that part.
IDs, no social security
1,200.
cards. Yeah.
So they laid off 1,200.
1,200
in a town of 8,000.
of 8,000. So that's
What percent is that? Can someone do that math real quick?
That's at least almost about point.
Somebody do the math, bro.
It's about 0.7 or 8%.
It's more than that.
What?
It's more than that.
Are you talking about the town?
Yes.
1,200 out of
It's
8,000.
8,000 and only 1,200. That should be about because
It's more than point something.
No, bro.
Got it.
That's like 15%.
Yeah, type, yeah.
15.
Look it up,
15
bro.
times-
Somebody
it's
pull
15
out-
times 8.
Bust the calculator
Because if you
out.
have
My phone's
10, if
over
you
there.
had 10,000 people and 1% is 1,000 people.
Just
That's you see where I'm coming
how do you
from.
do that on calculator again?
I'm tripping.
Sorry, y'all. We
So
was counting, we
8,000.
forgot.
So 8,000 out of that should be less than.
Maybe like 13, 12%. It might be like 12%.
It's not, bro.
You're talking about 12. You talking
Just
about
Google what percent of is.
what percent of 8,000 people is 1,200?
Yes.
It's like 12% of the people population.
Gotta be. It ain't no point nothing for sure.
Shouldn't be 12.
That's a pretty good amount of the population.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Think about it. If you have 8,000, 1,200, it's not no point. It's gotta be at least
Okay,
10,
7%.
12.
It should. It be C 7.5%.
It's 15%.
15%.
That's a pretty good amount of
That's a
people.
good
Oh, I
amount.
said that. I guess that. That's crazy.
15. That's crazy.
He said
I don't know.
0.7.
10%
I guess
of
that.
10,000. Oh, I was thinking about 1%. That's 100. 10%.
Yeah, we low key were low. Yeah, that was low key.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Because 1,000 people out of
10%.
of
It's 1,000.
1,000 out of 10,000 is 10%. So yeah, it should be like around 15.
That's
I
a lot
actually
of people.
can't believe that. You know what they were
15%.
thinking? You know what? These people are money hungry, but they don't care about America. You
These
know what
good
they were
Iowans.
thinking? They said, you know what? We can get these people and pay them cheaper, and we all make more money. But our company makes more.
But
money.
you know what? I don't understand because they don't have IDs and all that. So how can you just
I
The
think there's
system-
like there's like a paperwork form or something that you can file to hire
no social
illegals.
security number?
system is rigged.
Not paying taxes.
There's like paperwork that they fill out or something.
Let me tell you who really running America. The corporation.
Let's let them talk though.
You know
I
what this
wanna
look
hear
like to
more
me?
about it. We're just yapping.
This look like they really trying to get rid of the American middle class. They trying to wipe it off the planet of Earth.
You know, that's not
That's what this look like to me.
not a bad
it
take. Because
depend
the
on-
middle class has had it rough in this
They
recession.
have.
They've had it like the worst,
If
really.
you make above 40,000 middle class, or 60 or 80.
That's
I think it's like 40. It's
Not
like
80.
50.
Yeah, it's probably like 50.
It's like 50.
a lot of these people at this Tyson factory wasn't
Actually,
probably
let's
making
see.
50.
They was definitely probably making 50.
it's a factory job.
Yeah,
You
it's
make
a
a lot of
factory
money in those
job.
factories.
50 to
You work,
60.
first of all, you work long shifts and you get paid a lot.
It is hard work.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
So as Perry residents struggle to cope with mass layoffs, Tyson Foods has its eyes on a different class of workers. The company is now offering new jobs to asylum seekers
That's crazy,
in other
bro.
states like New York. Bloomberg says Tyson's tracking migrants in a massive database. They scroll through the data like Facebook.
Wow.
You see a worker you like? Tap hire.
What?
They even had a job fair.
Is
they
that
gonna-
So you were
possible?
at a Tyson fair in New York City not so long ago where Tyson was basically making this pitch. What did you observe when you went there?
They created a database for these new asylum seekers in New York City. So these people would come in, they'd learn a little bit about the company, and for the most part, Tyson had already gone through their various details of their application. And so many of them, 17 the day I was there, and then another 70 a couple weeks later, went off to Tennessee to go start their new jobs as Tyson production workers.
Wow.
I
And the
wanna
jobs
slam
come with
everything in
perks.
here.
Not just
Wow.
health insurance. Tyson's also
We should
offering
cancel
lawyers
Tyson.
to its illegal alien workers and time off to attend immigration hearings. In
Lawyers.
2034, of course.
They gave them lawyers.
They're firing Americans and offering perks to illegals.
They better
This
than
was the
rappers right
Democrat
now.
plan
No,
all
that's
along.
insane.
Well, first of all, let's just say
Oh,
we are
yeah.
a nation of immigrants.
Hold on.
460,000 open jobs today. Wow. I have 5,000 farm jobs that I need filled so we can plant the crops.
Vegetables
Hold
would
on.
rot
Was
in
she
the ground
advocating
if they weren't
them
being killed
hiring
by many
illegals on her
immigrants,
farm?
many illegal
Yep,
immigrants.
right, Nikki
You
Haley.
see, even in Florida, some of the farmers and the growers saying, why are you shipping these immigrants
pause that?
up north? We
I'm
need
trying to
them
go back. I'm
to
trying to
pick
go
the
back.
The crops,
Vegetable
farm jobs that I need filled.
No, they're literally advocating hiring the illegals for these jobs. Listen to
Well,
her.
listen
She
to
said
this.
she
Hold
needs
on.
5,000 people to work on her
I'm finna
farm.
debunk all of this. They have machines that collects all the fruits and everything that goes in baskets, separates it, and
But they
put-
still need workers. Though.
Yeah, don't they need people to man those machines and stuff?
The
But
job's
how
still
they-
open. I still don't understand how Tyson and Tyson
how
factory
they?
have
But they saying
1,200
they want
workers,
people
though.
to pick it.
It's a factory. They're
Big,
processing
big,
the meat.
big
They're
factory.
bagging it. They're
all
running
types
through
of
the
shit you gotta
machines.
do.
There's a lot going on. When I was in
Yeah, kill the
Kansas,
chickens.
No, when I was in Kansas, they had a chicken factory in Emporia.
So
And
what's
guess who was the majority of people that worked in the chicken factory? Lots of Hispanics. And then people was moving from California, all type of places.
Wow.
They're like, yeah, I like it small here. You get a good job, it's quiet. I'm like, oh wow.
What were you trying to say though, Todd?
Bro, a lot of the little fruits and vegetables don't need to be hand picked. They said they need people to hand pick them. A lot of that stuff have machines.
They just said they need people to work on the
fruits
farm.
and vegetables, bro. We talking about chicken.
You didn't listen what they said.
Oh,
Look,
maybe I'm not
I'm not gonna lie,
The View.
man.
He's talking about what they said on the View.
I'm not gonna lie, man. If I was super rich and like you could cut corners to hire illegals, I see where they're
no, I can see them as a
they're
business.
probably being like incentivized to do this. They're taking advantage of cheap labor so they can make more money.
Apple been figured that out.
Because these people, these illegals, they're just gonna be happy to have a job, have some money come in. They don't really care that they're
The
getting
problem
exploited.
is that
the company is like looking out for their own best interest rather than the American people. They see a opportunity here to cut costs on workers and get more money on the back end.
Yeah, but
of
the
course
problem is
they're
that
gonna
Americans made these people rich. Like we supported this company, and then they just say "fuck us."
You know that's what it's called. It's called what's it?
saying.
Corporate greed or
'Cause I used to be
capitalistic
eating those in
greed
the
is the
summer all
term
the
I think they
time.
call.
Tyson's canceled.
We just see a real case of capitalistic greed
But
here.
you know what I look at it as? They probably hurting that bad. They probably hurting real bad if they had to take this desperate need.
I don't think they're hurting, bro. They're about to make
Tyson,
more
bro, I don't
money
know.
off cheaper labor.
But wasn't there like a chicken short? No, I know doing that. So you know, if I'm losing in some aspect, I got to fix my
It
budget.
could
Me
be
as
that.
a
It could be
corporation.
that.
So like, how I'm gonna make
they
my
do
money?
know
That's
It's gonna
true,
hurt
bro.
their
But like,
PR.
we got to think about how big Tyson is, though.
So like,
It
remember they
wasn't
had a
chicken
chicken shortage and
It's
stuff.
literally one of the largest meat producing companies in the United States. Like I see Tyson chicken, Tyson pork. It's literally on everything. That's one of the biggest meat producing companies in the U.S.
But you know,
Bro,
they
I
say
think
there's
everybody-
been
I think
shortage on
everybody
food
know-
and shit.
I think
you know?
about
Are they though?
They
Look
have.
up, bro.
We had a chicken shortage for the longest.
That was in 2020, bro. That's
It's a
4 years
spider in
ago.
here.
They killed it with the phone.
That little ass shit. Hey man, ain't gonna let them run in here. But bro, I'm pretty sure anybody can see what they're doing. What is what they did was right. It wasn't right.
No, because you have American workers that's working for you and American people that's buying your food every day, and you
Exactly.
just
So
said you just real life just took a doo doo and just wiped your butt and didn't even flush it in the toilet. You just threw it in the trash can.
That's
let's
an
get to
insane
it.
way to
Yeah,
describe
bro.
that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what they did. We don't got to describe everybody. If you can't see this, brother.
I think they're just trying to cut some corners on employment and
We
make
coming
more
on
money.
here to say they're canceled. We ain't got to describe what they did because everybody knows what they did.
They
Oh
they
wow,
deserve to
Solomon,
be
you
canceled.
support cancel culture?
Oh yeah, they're done, buddy.
Hey,
They're
this
done.
is just on the same level as the Bud Light, in my opinion.
Yeah.
This is not going to New York.
2034, of course. They're firing Americans and offering perks to illegals. This was the Democrat plan all along.
That's crazy.
Well, first of all, let's just say we are a nation of immigrants. 460,000 open jobs today. Wow. I have 5,000 farm jobs that I need filled so we can plant the crops.
She's advocating
Vegetables
for it.
would rot in the ground if they weren't being picked by many
I thought they had
immigrants,
machines.
many illegal
made
immigrants.
They're
You see, even
advocating
in
for this.
Florida, some of the farmers and the growers saying, why are you shipping these immigrants up north, we need them to pick the crops.
We reached out to Tyson for comment, and they said they have a very diverse set of employees, and they're proud of it.
That's how they use it.
Ohio Senator and author of Hillbilly Elegy, J.D. Vance, joins us now. I didn't think it was legal, Senator, to axe American workers and hire en masse illegal aliens.
Well, it shouldn't be, Jesse, and we're certainly going to look into whether we can change that, assuming Tyson is operating legally, which we don't even know if they are. We don't know the details of this. All we know, Jesse, is that they are firing American workers and hiring illegal aliens to replace them.
How is this
This
illegal?
is the entire point of illegal immigration, and Republicans, we've got to hammer this point home. It reduces the wages of American workers by replacing American citizens with foreign laborers who are willing to work at slave wages. It has been the plan, as you said, from the beginning, and what this means is the eradication of the American dream. Every time an American is replaced with an illegal immigrant, it means that an American family loses a good family supporting wage. It means that American companies are literally replacing our own citizens with people who will work for slave wages. That is not capitalism or a market economy, Jesse. That is the decimation of the American middle class via illegal immigration, and it's happening all over the country.
And this poor town's going to get slaughtered. All of those people laid off in such a small town, it's just going to have such a tremendous impact. Are they getting around it legally by saying, we're not hiring illegal aliens, we're hiring asylum seekers? Is that how they do it?
Well, that's one of the ways that they do it, Jesse, and we know that the Biden administration has made it easier to basically pretend that economic migrants are asylum seekers. It's one of the reasons why we have to change our asylum laws in this nation. But, Jesse, think about how much of a contrast this presents between the Trump economy and the Biden economy. If you go back to the Trump economy, you had American jobs going to American workers. You had wages rising. Under the Biden economy, you have those American workers getting fired and replaced with foreign labor. This is not an exaggeration. All net job creation, Jesse, you heard me right, 100% of net job creation under the Biden administration has gone to the foreign-born. So we are taking an economy that produced prosperity for American citizens and turning it into an economy that produces prosperity for people who probably shouldn't be here in the first place. And I bet you know what Tyson isn't doing, Jesse? I bet they're not drug testing the illegal immigrants who are coming in. I bet they're not asking whether they're bringing fentanyl or drugs into that small town with them. This is the end of the American dream if we let this stuff happen. We've got to reelect Donald Trump, and we've got to get congressional Republicans with some spine to push back against this stuff.
Wow. That was pretty insane.
Is it raining outside?
Yeah, it's raining, yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now that's probably the craziest shit I didn't heard all year.
Bro.
Yeah, no, that's pretty insane.
That is some...
That's pretty insane.
I'm sorry to say this, y'all, but, you know... If people tweak out, I can see why people tweak out. But that's some tweak out word. Some people can't feed their kids now.
That's different. That is actually the worst one that we've seen, like probably on this channel.
That's like so heartbreaking, bro. Like our government really like just say.
Not our government, brother.
That is our government. Look, our government is allowing this to happen.
Bro, that's not illegal, bro. You can fire and hire who you want to,
bro.
It was better for their corporations.
It's illegal to discriminate.
What we're figuring out is that these corporations,
our
like
government allowed this to happen.
All those investment companies, people that have a lot of money, they're controlling the government.
Our government let this happen.
Yeah.
I mean, they did, but
they did. They sold out.
It's their fault. But
Tyson took the voted for it.
They're having workers that don't live here.
I bet a whole bunch of companies thought about this, Taj.
So is this a tax
write-off?
But
it's gonna be. Do you really decide?
That's
to
why
do it or not?
you ain't never seen no Apple factory here where they're making iPhones. They don't do
that.
They
know what they got.
In China, they got 12-year-olds making them iPhones.
Are they all made in China?
So Tyson,
they're not made in America.
Tyson did this. It's other companies that can do the same thing. That's why we have to put our foot down and no more Tysons.
Okay, I also got a question.
Be pretty tough.
I got a weird question, but are they trying to promote Americans to have low wage workers for them?
Bro,
are they trying to make people have slaves?
Listen, Taj, Americans will never let that happen, brother. They're going to get these people who are not supposed to be here, who are trying to take any opportunity they can to make some money so they can do anything. You know, they're here living off government assistance. I'm sure they want to be self-sufficient. This is giving them an opportunity to be self-sufficient, and the company can employ these people who are looking looking for work, eager to work for slave labor wages. They can. The company is going to make They're going to maximize their profits and minimize their employee budget.
Okay, I got a question.
Which is a win for them.
So
it's a huge win for them.
Can you get so that
But
means
an L for us.
It's a huge L for Americans.
So that's why they don't care about us. So that shows that the corporations run everything. Like QAnon, Sean, I forgot the real guy's name.
But it's not necessarily that
He said
true.
that. He said that these investment companies, the investment firms, these banks,
with the weak president.
But they're controlling Joe Biden.
They run the stuff.
Tyson's
That's what I'm
a part
saying.
of
If
that.
Trump gets in office, I feel like he can take care of that.
These companies, he can. These companies probably been thought that we are paying these guys. I mean, these
So
people
they
are
go
alive.
try. That's why they go try
So
to
they
get this.
can make Joe Biden do some
You know
things,
what?
Get illegal
They trying
immigrants
to
in,
help the
get
illegals so
them
they can get that
workers.
vote, so they can keep doing this.
Yes, Tyson's probably liberal as hell. They wanted Joe Biden in. This is probably their plan.
I thought Tyson's from Arkansas.
Tyson
Chicken?
bro, it don't matter, bro.
Yeah,
It don't
bro.
matter, bro. Whatever.
It's liberals and Democrats in every state, bro.
But like, I thought it was a conservative company at first.
A company might decide their political view was based a W for them. I think.
Who knows? They
Yeah,
just
who knows?
see opportunity to maximize their profits. They're gonna.
It's a W for a company to not have to pay as many taxes with Republicans, but it might be even more of a W to get cheap employees.
It's definitely a W for them to get cheap employees.
So you telling me
gotta
any
look at it like
average
that.
American can get
Or
a
you care
slave
about
worker?
America. Or you care about America and you're gonna feed American workers. You gotta pick your side though. And they didn't pick their
crazy,
side.
bro.
So y'all let us know what should we do about Tyson in the comments.